Welcome to DraftTeam.com. I am Joshua Johnson. Let's go bargain hunting. Phillip Rivers can be had for $15,600. They are hosting the Oakland Raiders. People can move the ball on the Oakland Raiders. Phillip Rivers is going to be no different. Look for 2, maybe 3 touchdown passes. Matt Ryan can be had for $16,900. Now, Matty Ice is money at home. The Falcons just lost at home to the Patriots, which is going to be bad news for their team this week, the Jets. Sorry, Jets. Matty Ice is pissed, and you are going to get beaten down. Victor Cruz can be had for $13,200. Can you see Eli Manning's New York Football Giants starting the season 0-5? I do not. And Victor Cruz is going to be a big part of victory number 1. This guy can control the seam and score super long touchdown passes, and that is good news for fantasy owners. Eric Decker could be had for $11,600. Now, he's kind of the X factor in this Denver offense. They are at Dallas. Teams do not game plan for Decker. They game plan for Demaryius Thomas and Wes Welker. That is good news for Decker against Dallas, who I don't think has an answer for him. Justin Blackmon, coming off the suspension, could be had for $7,500. He's had very limited practice time with this team, but I believe in Blackmon's athletic ability, and I think he is going to have a good week and maybe even find the end zone his first week back off suspension. They are at the Rams, who do not play very good defense, and I like the Jags to compete in this game, and Blackmon is going to be a big part and a big boost for this offense. Nate Washington could be had for $7,600. Nate Washington found the end zone twice last week, once with Jake Locker, once with backup Ryan Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick will be at the helm this week. They are hosting the Chiefs. Washington has slowly become the number 1 receiver in this offense, and I look for him to have a lot of targets and help you out this weekend. Frank Gore can be had for $10,000. They are hosting the Houston Texans. I think Frank Gore had a nice bounce-back week against a bad Rams team, and he had that taste of 150 yards. I think he's going to get 100 yards again. Probably even find the end zone twice, maybe at least once in a tight game that the 49ers are going to break open in the second half. Danny Woodhead could be had for $6,900. Woodhead is a great receiver out of the backfield. He gets half a point for a reception here, guys. So the running backs that catch the ball are very valuable. He found the end zone twice last week as well, and also had some quality carries out of the backfield. He's slowly become a good part of this offense. Another X-Factor guy, Danny Woodhead, this week against the Raiders. Love it. Darren Sproles can be had for $9,600. He's another guy that can catch the ball. He had a massive game against the Miami Dolphins on Monday night. I don't think Chicago is going to have an answer for him. The Saints are at Chicago, and they just don't have an answer. Nobody can cover this little guy, and Sproles is just going to have a field day, I think, again. Charles Clay can be had for $6,700. Again, he is the tight end for the Miami Dolphins. I look for the Dolphins to have a bounce-back week against the Ravens. Lost in that Monday night debacle was Clay had a very nice day, had some quality catches, had a touchdown, had a lot of yards. I look for that to continue again. I don't think Baltimore Ravens are going to have an answer for Mr. Clay. Now, Brett Selleck can be had for $4,800. I mentioned earlier that I think the Eagles are going to lose at the hand of the Giants. But that doesn't mean this can't be a shootout. I think Michael Vick and company can put up some points, but I think the Giants are going to have an answer to slow down Deshaun Jackson, which means guys like Brett Selleck were going to be open, especially in the red zone. Look for a touchdown from Brett Selleck this week. How about that prediction? The New Orleans Saints can be had for $6,400. That defense is at Chicago. That defense really impressed me Monday night. They have a lot of speed and a lot of finesse, and I think they're going to cause Jay Cutler some issues. If Cutler turns over the ball once, you know he's going to turn over again, maybe again after that. So I think maybe even a pick 6 out of this New Orleans defense at Chicago. Now, players I want to avoid this week. The Seattle defense, $16,600. Now, that is way too much money to spend on defense, people. They are at the Colts. I think Andrew Luck's going to do some good things against them. I'm not saying they're going to beat Seattle, but I think Andrew Luck is going to put up some points against the Seattle defense. Seattle is not the same team as they on the road as they are at home, and I don't like them this week. That is way too much money to play. Arian Foster can be had for $11,700. He is at the 49ers. The 49ers have given up some points to some running backs this week, but that all changed last week when they held the Rams to basically nothing. I think Foster is in big trouble. He does catch the ball, but I just do not like the Texans at all. They're not as strong as we thought they were at the beginning of the season. The last player I want you to avoid is AJ Green. They're hosting the New England Patriots. He's going to have Talib Kweli on him all day long, and that is bad news. He might have some decent amount of catches, but he's going to have no yards, and I don't even think he's going to get a sniff in the red zone. So avoid AJ Green, Arian Foster, and that Seattle defense. This has been DraftTeam.com bargain hunting. I'm Joshua Johnson. Hope you had a good weekend, and hope you have an even better one this weekend. Take care.